Hi, Francis Rico here. I want to chat with you about the equinox, the spring equinox that's coming up on Tuesday, March 20th at 9:15 in the morning Pacific Daylight Time, Daylight Savings Time. Although wherever you are on the planet, it's all happening simultaneously. So if you're on the East Coast, it's 12:15. If you're in Colorado or Montana, you're at 10:15. Wherever, Hawaii, earlier. Wherever you are, it happens at the same moment, but our time zones are differently. So please do take the time to figure out. It's important. It's well, actually, maybe it's not so important. It's like trying this time of the equinox is like trying to describe the moment when a big wave is breaking. It's inside of linear time, of course. There is that moment, but also the whole wave itself is breaking. Outside of linear time, I guess is the way we would describe it. So don't make a big deal about it. It's a parabola, right? It's kind of although this spring is different than other solstices and equinoxes that we've experienced in that this wave of energy that's coming is remarkable. It's coming straight from the heart of creation itself. And thank you for allowing me to share this with you. And bear with me for a moment because I want to talk about quantum physics. One of the big arguments in quantum physics back in the early days of it was whether light was a particle or a wave. And of course, they did experiments, and those who thought it was a particle, their experiments proved that it was a particle, that light is little photon particles, photonic particles. And those that thought that light was a wave found that it was a wave, that it acted like a wave, that it didn't have substance. It was a movement of energy. What everyone really discovered was that the experimenter, the scientist, was somehow inextricably involved in the experiment because the results kept coming out to confirm the design of the experiment rather than anything about an objective reality. And the conclusion that they came to, in fact, was one of the most far out things that science has ever said to us. There is no objective reality because there are no objects. Everything is vibration. Everything is energy in motion. And because there's no objects, our participation in the fluidity of energy organizes itself, and it's what moment by moment is creating what we call reality. And think of it as being fixed. That word objective exists in language, but it doesn't exist in reality because everything is energy in motion. So is energy a wave or a particle? Well, it turns out it's either, it's both, it's neither. This equinox, what's occurring is something deeper, and it has to do with the wave of energy that we would call light-based energy. The best way I can describe it to you is that light is something alive beyond being a particle or a wave. Light is a seed from which creation flowers. If you align yourself at this equinox with this incoming gift of light seeds breaking like a big splashing frothy wave over us, you're going to experience an expansion of your creativity with the potential to change everything in what you have called reality. It would be so nice, wouldn't it? We can repair the damage we've done as a species. We can come into harmony with all those that we share a life with. We can restore sanity to our species. And intuitively, we've always known that we have this potential. It's our destiny to create heaven on earth. We've always felt that. And we've intuitively known that the innate wisdom of creation can be found inside of us. And that this very same deep intelligence is contained within seeds. We've also known that the energetic field of being fully present that manifests as a magnificent oak or as a delicate flower or as a zucchini or rosemary or roses or tomatoes or ragweed or redwood trees exists inside of the seed. And deep within this presence, from which wolves and jaguars and elephants, whales, eagles, otters, flowers, trees, sun, stars, moons, far-flung galaxies emerge from these seeds, the seeds of unconditional love, of life, loving, and caring for life. That's the gift that's being offered to us this equinox. Imagine a seed packet. Okay, here's some examples. Flowers, of course, radishes, they're in there. I don't know if this is Neptune or Mars, Mercury, that's what it is, it's Mercury. So apparently there's seed, and then flowers looking very much like you. So imagine a seed package that has the image of your body colored like a rainbow. And this seed package is clearly marked seeds from harmony, from wild harvest, grown in fields of light. You shake the package and you hear the seeds rattle inside. These are the seeds of harmony between time and timelessness, harmony between form and formlessness, harmony between masculine and feminine, light and dark, between particle and wave. This package that you are contains wild flowering seeds of peace, seeds of compassion, seeds of liberation and of unconditional love. You contain seeds of life, loving and caring for life itself. But to accept this gift is not the end of the story. It's our responsibility to plant and care and cultivate and harvest and replant the seeds that we select, creating the world that we live in, the world that we share with each other, the world that we share with all of life. Even in the roaring, breaking wave of this equinox, there is a quiet place deep within you. So go to that silence and relax. Breathe. Allow yourself to drop down deep into essence, into source. Here, the place where life's flame merges into matter is revealed. This is the place of revelation, the field of light where seeds are simultaneously planted and manifesting and being brought forth as seeds of life. This is the place of creation's flowering gift of life itself. This gift, you are creation, inviting yourself to share light and love. With a compassionate and joyfully inclusive regard for the well-being of all. So, Tuesday morning, gather your family and friends. A place of wild beauty is wonderful, but not necessary. Wherever you are is just fine. If you're alone, join us in spirit. You know we'll meet you in those fields of light, and create a very simple ceremony. A simple ceremony welcomes everyone, allows this field of joy and fun of being together to be experienced, and then it moves to silence, to a deep place where words can't express, to a place of the seeds of light flowing within us. And bless everyone. Just let everyone be blessed. Enjoy the moment.